a protein pocket recipe. Watch this video and see how I made this protein pocket. Okay, what you see here is chicken breast. You can use any type of chicken breast. I have chicken breast here is individually wrapped. I got this from Walmart, but it's up to you what type of chicken breast that you want to use. Here they are individual wrapped, like I said. I bought it unthawed, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this apart, and I'm going to go ahead and do a fast rinse, and then I'm going to cook it. So I'll be right back. All right, so now I have a hot skillet here, and what I'm going to do with this hot skillet, I'm going to add a little oil to it. It's up to you what type of oil you want to use. Any type is okay. You can also use butter, cooking spray. It's up to you how you want to baste your skillet before you fry your chicken. Okay, and now what I have here, I'm adding my chicken to the hot skillet. I did let it sit for a few seconds before I added this chicken to make sure my skillet is nice and toasty. Try not to put your chicken in a cold skillet. Make sure your skillet is pretty hot. All right, so what we're going to do is cook this thoroughly on both sides. Try not to overcook it, but I'm just want to make sure it's done enough for me because I don't want half done chicken. So go ahead and grill your chicken the way you usually grill your chicken before you eat it. And then we'll go to the next step. It been about 3 minutes or so. So now I'm flipping my chicken. I probably flipped it a little bit too soon, but I'm flipping it. And then I'm going to flip it several more times before I'm done. So again, you cook your chicken the way you want to. And also season your chicken. So I'm going to throw a little seasoning on this chicken. So it's up to you what type of seasoning that you want to use. What I'm using for my chicken is onion powder. I'm going to sprinkle some on there. A little garlic powder. Complete seasoning. It's up to you what type of seasoning. Cause everybody use different type of seasoning. And I also use black pepper. So the type of complete seasoning I had used was the Lawry's Total Seasoning this time. Because honestly, I was just looking and I don't have any complete seasoning. So I need to go grab more. So I'm going to do this on both sides of my chicken. So it can be seasoned on both sides. I usually season my chicken before I put it in the skillet. But this time I totally forgot. So I'm seasoning while I'm already frying the chicken. So FYI, try to season it on both sides before you put in the skillet. Because I totally forgot. Okay, I'm about to go ahead and flip my chicken so I can go ahead and season my chicken. I did not put all of my seasoning on my chicken when I had mentioned it to you. So I'm going to go ahead and go with you exactly how I season it. All right, this is the onion powder, okay, that I'm putting on there. And then I'm about to go ahead and grab the garlic powder. So I'm sprinkle the garlic powder. And everything is great value. Everything costs so much, so can't get the good stuff. Okay, now I'm about to go ahead and add the black pepper. I gotta have my black pepper on my food when I'm cooking. I did not add that much because I have crybabies in the house. So right now I'm adding some paprika all over it. Just a little bit, not too much. And then I'm gonna do the same thing. So I'm patting it on here with the fork. So then I'm about to go ahead and flip it over because it was cooking enough on that one side. And then I'm going to do this exactly the same thing that I did on the other side. So go ahead and flip everything over. And from doing my voiceover, I have no idea why I have flipped that chicken back over, the one in the middle. And I'm going to add a little oil to it. And the only reason why I'm doing that is because my skillet is browning right now from the seasoning because I should have put my seasoning on before I put it in the skillet before. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and add all of my seasoning, the exact same ones that I already had on the other side. And I noticed the middle piece of chicken, poor middle piece, you're getting double season on that one side. I did not realize that until I am editing my video. So again, make sure you season it on both sides, but try to season it before you put it in the skillet. It'll be a lot better. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and finish seasoning this, and then I'm gonna go to the next step. Okay, now I'm about to go ahead and break up my chicken. Go ahead and just cut it up and break it up because this recipe is called for you to shred your chicken. So I'm still going to shred it, but I'm chopping it up as I'm frying my chicken because I guess I'm being a little impatient. So I'm going to go ahead and chop it up a little bit and continue frying. But you can keep on frying your chicken the way you like to fry it, okay? But myself, I just go ahead and just chop it up a little bit and finish frying. All right, I'll be back after I'm done completely frying this chicken. So I'll be right back. Okay, I am done. It's been about 10 minutes. The chicken is completely cooked. And so I'm about to go ahead and go to my bell pepper and onion. I think I had already did my onions already. I'm not for sure. But I'm going to chop up my bell pepper. And when I'm done chopping up the bell pepper, I'm going to go ahead and put it in the food processor so I can cut it down, that and the onion together. And I'll be right back when I'm done. Okay, I had already had chop up my onions and bell pepper and blend it. And so now I'm about to take this chicken out of here and set it aside. And I will be adding all of my veggies to this skillet. I usually take everything out and clean it a little bit. But this time around, I'm leaving everything in the skillet. What I mean by everything, all the residue. It is kind of a little dry, so I'm gonna add a little bit more oil to this when I'm before I add my veggies to it. So I'm just go ahead and cook the veggie in the same skillet. It's not gonna hurt anything. I did done this, and when I got done, I did taste it and tasted very well. So it was very seasoned. So I'm gonna go ahead and add all of my veggies that I have put in the food processor. If you do so, make sure you don't over process your veggies because you really can easily do that. I put everything in the process because I did not want to have all the, onions burning my eyes and all that stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and saute this for a little bit, and I'm gonna go to the next step. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I just went ahead and took my veggies and set it aside and did a quick rinse on this skillet, not too much. Well, anyways, a lot of stuff was going on in that skillet, so I went ahead and set everything aside and did a quick rinse. And now it's time to add the enchilada sauce. I have 2 small cans, average size cans I'm putting in here. I was going to use a larger one, and I kind of regret I didn't because I really did need more sauce when everything was done. And then I did realize I should have also had a little extra chunky pinta sauce or something like that because it felt like that's what that was missing. All right, the chicken that I had cooked, I also put that in the food processor so my chicken can be all chopped up. Not too much chopped up, but I chopped it up in the food processor for about a few seconds. All right, so putting all that in here. And I'm going to add some fajita mix. It's up to you what type of mix you want to add. But I have bought 2 packages, but I only used 1 package. I should have used 2, but that one is still turned out pretty good. So I'm going to use 1 package of fajita mix, like so. Just go ahead and add your fajita mix. And I added all right. So I added 5 tablespoons of black beans, but it's up to you to add the black beans. If you don't want black beans in this, you don't have to have black beans in this. So, but I went ahead and add black beans to my mixture that I'm making right now. So I can't wait till this is done because right now it is smelling so good. All right, I'm adding some cottage cheese. I bought a double pack, but this one I'm just going to use this whole pack of cottage cheese, a very small amount. Uh, I will be putting it in the description how much of everything that I put into this. But remember, I always say when you season your stuff, you season it to your liking. Okay? I can put it out there how much I use, but you don't necessarily have to use how much I use. Because sometimes I'm a heavy seasoner, and like my man, he always say I'm a very light seasoning person. So when I season my food, he wants more because he's more of a salty taste buds than I am. I don't like my stuff too salty, but he like it very salty. So everybody's different. Well, anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and let this cook for a little bit. But right now, everything is really done. It's done. So the veggies that I had saute, I'm adding to this skillet. My veggie looked like that because I had used it in the same skillet of my chicken was cooked in. So my veggies are a little kind of dark. And the type of veggies in there, it was one whole bell pepper, one large one, and it was a large onion. I am so sorry. I had thought I recorded myself when I added that onion to it, but I guess I chopped it up before and didn't record. All right, so I'm going to add one handful of cheese, my hand, of course. So it might be like, what's that? Probably about 2 to 4 ounces. Yeah, it wasn't that much cheese. So that's all the cheese I'm going to add to it. No more cheese. You don't need no more cheese. But that's all the cheese I added. But if you want to add more cheese or less cheese, by all means, it's your food. All right, so I'm going to mix it up. And now at this point, the food is done. Voila. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and set this aside and get my tortillas, my flour tortilla together so I can go ahead and flour it up and cook it. So I'll be right back with the next step. Okay, I have another clean skillet here. It's kind of toasty. I had to sit in here for a few seconds or a few minutes before I popped on here. And I'm going to add a little oil. Like I said, you can use anything you want to use. Oil, butter, spray, whatever you want to use. All right, so I did my little oil. And I'm using a flour tortilla. Okay, so I'm going to add the flour tortilla to this. So what I'm doing right now is grabbing the tortilla and add the food on top of the tortilla, the food that I just cooked, of course. All right, so it's up to you how much you want to put in this tortilla. This tortilla I have is the one that say large, okay? Now you can do the small, you have to make some small wraps. So this is a large. I did not butter or anything. I didn't add anything to my tortilla, for oil wise, because I got oil in the skillet. So the way I folded it, the folded part I put in the skillet downwards, the way you see it in the picture. And so we're going to do this until it gets a little bit hardened at the bottom before you flip it. Because you flip it too soon, it will fall apart. And I'm not a very good folder when it comes down folding my tortillas. So what I should have done was learn how to fold my tortillas the proper way. But I folded this way because it's the way I know how to do it. After I'm done folding, after it brown on one side, we're just going to go ahead and do a quick flip. So right now I'm testing it, see it's ready to flip and it's not ready. So I'm going to go ahead and let it cook for a few more minutes and then I'm going to flip. So I'm going to wait a couple more minutes and then I'm going to flip it. Okay, been a couple minutes, so now it's time to flip it. Let's try it. There we go. You see how I told you it will open up a little bit? That is fine. It is fine. I do have another way to make this when it come down to the air fryer. So I'm going to do an air fryer way to build your tortilla. It's a very easy way. Okay. So what I like about this, when you're done making this, it's a nice pocket. Because you can buy these in the store, but the thing is, the ones in the store, they are very thin Tastes like processed. I mean, it tastes so much better when we make this homemade. It's just like the one in the store, but this one is fatter and tastes a lot better. That's my opinion. Okay, I just got done. I just put this on a plate, and I'm gonna go ahead and put this on a different plate so I can cut it in half so you can see what it looked like on the inside of this. It's nice and healthy. All right, the tortilla in the back burner in the background, I had already cut it. Can you hear this cut? Sorry about my background. I got my grandkids and it's very loud over here. So I'm cutting it so you can hear it, and I want you to hear the crunch to this. Okay, I am done with my protein pockets. I had tried one. It is so delicious. So delicious. Now I'm going to show you guys how I make it in the fryer. But let me take a bite of this so you can hear it. Okay, here it is. I have it close to the camera so you can see everything. I'm about to take a nice little bite so you can hear it. Delicious. Very delicious. Okay, this is a few days later. So let me take this and put it on this plate. It's a tortilla just sitting on a plate, okay? And let's go ahead and build this to make it in the microwave. I say microwave, I mean air fryer. All right, this is gonna be my lunch. Okay, I'm editing this video and I totally forgot to do this. All right, now let's go ahead and fold it. Okay, let's fold it from the bottom. This is up to you how you want to fold it, because like me personally, I'm not a really good folder. Okay, so I'm gonna bring the middle pieces in, and then I'm gonna bring it up like this. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the air fryer downwards, okay? Sit it in my air fryer. And I will be right back when it's done, okay? I'm gonna set my air fryer at 400, okay? And I'll be right back. Oh yeah, so I'm gonna do it for 400, but I'm gonna let it cook for about 7 minutes and I'm gonna flip it, okay? Be right back. Okay, it's been 3 minutes. It's done. I just took it out. This is that side. I'm gonna go ahead and break off the ends. I didn't want the ends. Okay. Some people like the crispy part, but I don't. All right, now I'm about to show you what it looked like, okay? This is the pocket. You can buy these pockets at the store. You can keep the crusty ends on if you want, but I took mine off. I'm about to cut it to let you know what it looked like. Which way should I cut it? This way or diagonal? I'm gonna cut it this way. Nice and crispy. I should have let it sit for a minute so it can get thicker. So it can, you know, when you first get stuff out of things, it'd be a little watery, but this do get thicken up. So here it is, right here. Here it is. Voila. All right. I mean, you already heard it before, what it sound like when you cut it. But I can go ahead and take another bite. It's lunchtime anyway. Delicious. Once again. Oh my gosh. I burnt my mouth. I tried to do the second bite, but I couldn't. It's too hot. Okay. I will see you all on the next one. This was, it really tastes good though. It really do. It did last our family for 3 days. It was quite a few. It was quite a bit of fillings to make your pockets, you know, your protein pockets. It was quite a bit, and it lasted for 3 days. But I want to thank you for tuning in with Clara. That's me, and I will see you on the next video. Bye for now.